And what is up, folks? My name is Doug McKain, live from Lakerland, and you're watching the NBA Now on Chat Sports. Today's topic, of course, the Los Angeles Lakers. We're going to dive into all the latest Laker rumors in a second, but before we do, head over to Twitter. Follow me at DMAC_LA. That's at DMAC_LA. All things Lakers 24/7. So today we're going to start off with number one. LeBron James is shocked by the way that Magic Johnson resigned when he did. So the fallout from Magic Johnson suddenly, stepping down. It took another twist the other night when LeBron James said on his HBO show, The Shop, that he was absolutely shocked the way it all went down. Said LeBron, "I came here to be a part of the Lakers organization, having a conversation with Magic and really kind of breaking it down and saying how he was going to make this Showtime again, and I wanted to be a part of that process. He explained to me year one is going to be tough, but I was okay with the process. At year 16, you ain't really supposed to be worrying about no damn process, especially for me because I'm in championship mode all the time." So LeBron James was not happy with how it all went down, and if you know the story, Magic Johnson showed up at LeBron's mansion in Brentwood at 12:01 the second that free agency started, and he goes in there all by himself. No Jeannie Buss, no Rob Pelinka, no Kurt Rambis, Linda Rambis, whoever is the brain trust of the Lakers. It was just Magic and LeBron, and Magic sold him on being a Laker, flourishing with the purple and gold, the off-court opportunities, all the things that only Magic Johnson can really relate to LeBron James about, and LeBron was sold. Do I think that it was the end-all, be-all for LeBron? I actually don't. I think LeBron had his sights set on Los Angeles for a while now. Just the mere fact that he has his own show on HBO and the platform to talk about this is evidence of that. But it's just not great optics for the Lakers or for Magic Johnson. This isn't your average all-star, your average NBA great. This is King James we're talking about. This is someone who at best is considered to be the best player of all time. At worst, he's cemented himself as a top 5 player, a Mount Rushmore type player. And I think that it's a tough spin for Magic. There's really no way to say it. He owed LeBron the decency of telling him that he was going to step down the way he did. Now, big picture here, I think it's important to know that LeBron James, he signed a 4-year deal for $154 million, and they all have LeBron for the next 2 years, but he has that player option in year 4, and he could opt out. So we don't know how much LeBron trusts Rob Pelinka. We don't know how much he trusts Jeannie Buss. We do know that all reports were that Magic was his guy, and this might be something down the line that LeBron considers when he decides whether to opt in or out. So down the line, it's something to consider. But I want you guys to weigh in. Do you guys think, did Magic owe LeBron more? Type Y for S, type N for no. Let me know in the comments. I need to know what you guys have to say about this. Me personally, I definitely think absolutely, he's LeBron James. You gotta just hit your boy up, let him know what's about to go down, and it saves you all the bad PR. So, let him know, then, you can do your Houdini act and disappear and, go out the way you did. So that's topic number one. Let me know in the comments why for yes and for no did Magic owe LeBron more. So on to number 2, Lakers and Ty Lue closing in on a deal. So by the time you're watching this, there's a good chance Ty Lue's already the 27th head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. But as of right now, the deal is not done. But yesterday, Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports reported the Los Angeles Lakers and Tyronn Lue are in the process of working on a contract agreement that would make Ty Lue the franchise's next head coach, league sources tell Yahoo Sports. So Ty Lue, the deal is close to getting done, and I don't know if you guys saw this over the weekend, but Ty Lue was in Vegas for the Canelo fight, and he was also celebrating his 42nd birthday, and if you saw his cake, you saw this big Laker logo plastered on the cake. So, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. If you blow out the candles and wish he's going to be the next Laker coach, it looks like that is going to materialize in the next couple of days. So when it comes to Ty Lue, I want you guys to weigh in on this right away too. So let me know in the comments, is Ty Lue the right hire for the Lakers? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Me personally, if you saw my videos in the past, I think it's a big Y. Ty Lue is absolutely the right hire for the Lakers. Couple of reasons why. For starters, the perception of Ty Lue, to me, is completely wrong. Some people think, his days in Cleveland, all he did was roll the ball out to Kyrie and LeBron and just get the heck out of the way. But that wasn't the case. Ty Lue was an innovator as someone who always had a top 5 to 8 offense in Cleveland. So top 5 to 8 in offensive rating during the season, and that jumped to top 2 in the playoffs. So by the time crunch time playoff games came around, the Cavaliers were either 1 or 2. The year they won it, they had an offensive rating of 114.6 and were tops in the league. So he does a lot of things that you want to see, especially with LeBron James. So he's very creative out of developing different pick and roll sets, out of developing spacing, and his out of timeout plays are creative. And I think that with him, he has the right blend of strong leadership, tactical X's and O's acumen. So not only does he know how to scheme, he knows how to generate the buy-in for LeBron and the boys to execute it. So he's got this scheme, which a lot of us that follow the team for a long time, we didn't feel that was one of Luke Walton's strong suits, but Lue has that combined with getting LeBron to get completely engaged and to execute his system. Just look at his former assistant coach, Larry Drew. Here's a quote from Larry Drew, his former assistant when in his days with the Cavs. "It starts with the coach's ability to relate to players," Drew said. "A great coach has to know how to put players in a position to be successful, and has to know how to adjust. Ty Lue gets his guys to commit to his vision and properly execute it. Not a lot of coaches can command the respect from star players, but Ty Lue can." Also, give Lue credit for absolutely crushing it in the interview process. It's been reported that, he met with the brain trust of the Lakers, Jeannie Buss in particular, and they made a strong emotional connection with her. And let's not forget, this is the backup point guard of 2 Laker championship teams. He knows what it's like to win a championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. I remember as a kid being in Staples Center, you remember it got the Boo Birds? There was the Lue Birds. Every time he checked in, the whole Staples Center crowd was chanting, "Lue!" So Laker fans remember him, and he's really in a great spot. So moving on to number 3, the Lakers were surprised. The reports that Lakers were surprised that Monty Williams chose the Suns. So that's the report. And, Agent Wojnarowski said, while LeBron, I do know, would prefer Lue as head coach, I know this. He didn't tell the Lakers you have to do it because they were ready to move forward with Monty Williams. And I think the Lakers never really took seriously the possibility he was going to take that Suns job, and he did, and I know it surprised them. So if that's the case, did the Lakers take an L there? I personally don't think so. If you look at Brad Turner of the Los Angeles Times, he's been on the money with a lot of Laker coverage, and he said Ty Lue is in Las Vegas and is waiting to hear from the Lakers about the job. Per sources, his reps in the Lakers are supposed to talk today about trying to get a deal done. Lue has always been the Lakers' top choice per source. So, me personally, I do think they give the Lakers credit. They casted a wider net. They adhered to a process of interviewing multiple viable candidates. But in the back of their mind, Ty Lue checks so many boxes, and I do believe that is who was their choice at the beginning. To me, it's like Christmas. And you open up all your presents, and you have that one present you're looking for, and your parents act like they didn't get you it, and there's no more presents to open it, and then they come behind the tree with that last present, and you knew you were going to get it the whole time. To me, that was the case with LeBron and Ty Lue. They were playing around a little bit, but at the end of the day, LeBron was going to get his coach. We knew it from the get-go, and it's about to happen. So Ty Lue's going to be the coach, and this to me is the exciting part, because I feel like we know he's going to be the coach for a while now, and I'm excited about these rumors about the potential assistant coach hiring. So Ty Lue, the rumor is that Ty Lue is keying in on some very big assistant coaches who are former head coaches. So the first one today we're going to talk about is former Pacers, former Magic coach Frank Vogel. So Frank Vogel, who was a scout for the Lakers back in 2005, Chris Haynes reports, if Lue takes the job, Frank Vogel, a former coach of the Indiana Pacers and Orlando Magic, could join his staff as a lead assistant. So if we bring in Frank Vogel, if there's been some criticism with Ty Lue, sometimes his transition defense has suffered a little bit. I mean, that Cavs team that beat the Warriors, they did hold that Warriors squad to 89 points in a Game 7. So it's not like he doesn't know how to coach defense at all. But Frank Vogel is one of the most respected and appreciated defensive minds in all of basketball. When Vogel's Pacers won 56 games in the 2013-14 season, they ranked first in defensive rating and second in opponent scoring. Vogel's Pacers teams, too, were rivals with LeBron's Heat, and we know that Pacers squad gave that Heat team fits. So LeBron knows firsthand that Vogel knows how to scheme defensively, and I really like that. If they can get Frank Vogel, who is coming off of 2 head coaching stints, to come to the Lakers, rebuild that reputation, that would be a very major coup for the Lakers to pick him up. Next, another one that people have been talking about is another defensive-minded guru, and that is Tom Thibodeau. So the Tom Thibodeau connections with Ty Lue go all the way back to Boston, because Ty Lue coached under Doc Rivers. Thibodeau, we know, was the architect of the defense that won the Celtics the championship back in 2008. So they have that connection as being from the Doc Rivers coaching tree. And, Thibodeau's been linked to the job. Adrian Wojnarowski said that another thing when you're trying to get a job, being able to put together a top assistant coaching staff is important. I'm told that Ty Lue inquired with Tom Thibodeau about being his top assistant. So I think this would be another great possibility, because if you're Tom Thibodeau, you kind of wore out your welcome in Chicago. Things didn't work out in Minnesota. A lot of people think he has issues relating with players. People think he's it's kind of crazy to think this. People think he's almost too much of a grinder because it's all basketball all the time. But if you give him that associate head coach role and let him do his thing, it could be something big time. And last one, how about Damon Jones? Damon Jones, he served as an assistant under Ty Lue in Cleveland. He's well respected as a shooting consultant, one of LeBron's best friends, and he's been known as a really great shooting doctor, and we know the Lakers were second to last year in three-point percentage at 33.4%. So, and coming in with the last story here on today's Rumor Report, Kawhi and Klay apparently prefer the Clippers over the Lakers. So, Agent Wojnarowski reported that Kawhi's focus apparently is between the Clippers and the Raptors. So, Kawhi Leonard, he is absolutely killing it in the postseason. If you look at his numbers, 32.3 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, 3.4 assists on 58% shooting. The Claw is absolutely killing it, and he's no doubt about it to me. Him and possibly KD will be the top free agency target, but really there's almost no momentum with KD. But with Kawhi, we all know that he has been fixated on coming to LA, and you would have to believe that he would want to play for the marquee franchise and play with a franchise that would pair him with LeBron James and give him the best chance of winning a championship, right? Now, apparently that's not the case. Apparently it's between the Raptors and the Clippers, But LeBron's camp, of course, they're going hard. If you saw the last game, Rich Paul was at the game. He was talking to Kawhi a little. You saw earlier after the Lakers played the Raptors, LeBron told Kawhi they'd keep in touch. Then Maverick Carter on Twitter, after Kawhi had a great game, he compared him to Michael Jordan. So I don't think the Lakers are going to go out without a fight. If they get a meeting and, things could build from there. But apparently right now it's between the Clippers and the Raptors. I know that's not what we want to hear, but as of right now, that's what Wojnarowski is reporting. Of course, take it with a little bit of a grain of salt. He's not the biggest Laker fan. We all know that. But his reporting has always been on point throughout the years. And then finally, Klay Thompson. So Klay Thompson, who is very likely to re-sign with the Warriors. There is no doubt about that. He's probably going to go to Golden State. But it's also been reported that if they don't offer him the full max, $190 million, that he would definitely not accept anything less. And then Wojnarowski said, if it's not the Warriors, then it will be the Clippers over the Lakers. So that's also what Wojnarowski reported. So that's a big blow for Laker fans, especially considering Klay's dad is the former Laker Michael Thompson, the current radio color commentator. And on Twitter, Michael Thompson kind of shot down this whole report, saying that Klay's focused on the postseason. And then also he tweeted that if it was not going to be the Warriors, it would be the Lakers. But I fully expect the Warriors to completely offer him that full $190 million extension, especially if KD walks. So the odds of that are unlikely. But I want to know what you guys have to say. With all this Clipper momentum that's been building, we know the Clippers with Ballmer, with Jerry West, Doc Rivers, Lawrence Frank, they've been building there, and they have turned themselves into a destination that free agents are definitely considering. But at the end of the day, it's the purple and gold. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. You would have to believe that they would at least have a puncher's chance with some of these key free agents. But I want to know what you guys have to say in the comments. Who will sign the most free agents today, this offseason? Is it going to be the Clippers? Will it be the Lakers? Let me know in the comments. But that's all the rumors you have to know about your Los Angeles Lakers. And what is up, folks? My name is Doug McKain, live from Lakerland, and you're watching the NBA Now.